Hello. Hello, people. We're doing it. We're here. We're streaming. Welcome to another edition of Nancy Drew. Welcome to Double A's Mystery-a-thon. My name is Aaron or Double A, if you'd like. And I love mysteries. And today we are continuing with Ghost Dogs of Moonlake. Heard this has been a fan favorite. There's a lot of research, there's a lot of reading, there is a lot of puzzles, there's a lot of mysteries, there's ghost dogs. That opening freaked me out, so I don't know what we're going to be getting into tonight, but it's going to be something. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and get this quick advertisement out of the way, and then we can get back into the game and start looking for bait and start hunting for things at night. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll get set up very shortly for our venture. I also, you know what, I'll wait till we come back from the break for this, so I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay, so go ahead and get that going, and yay. Ooh, Ghost Dogs of Moonlake. How we love thee. So Ghost Dogs of Moonlake, I've really enjoyed this so far. It's been really interesting. Even though part of me is very scared and part of me is very excited. Everything is converging in a really beautiful way. And we know that this man loved his dogs. For sure. So there is that. Let me load this. Okay. We're here. Oh, we got our little badge. I love how we have our little badge. Got nothing in here. Got bird calls. Okay. 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 So just looking for find bait, listen and look under rocks, logs. Look around the house as well in the forest and beyond, and don't forget to look around at night. If a bug runs away, leave the area and then come back later to see if it has returned. Find bait for Emily to exchange. Oh, thank you so much for the, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the hydrate and the posture check. Okay. Whew. I am I'm so ready for this. I'm so very ready for this. Okay. Oh wait, I should actually drink the water. That would be really important. Okay. I did something very interesting. So I ordered food for myself. So this is my first time eating on stream, which will be very interesting. An interesting venture, if you will. Okay. Okay, and they don't get here for another 15 minutes, so that's good. We're good on that. Okay. So let's see. So we're gonna look around, and then we got. Do we have the flashlight? We do have a flashlight, and we do have the. Okay. I'm gonna head back to the house. Alright, we are back at the house. And Okay, I'm just looking for places that...
No birds here.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I think I will come back out at night and see if I can find some bait. So look under the stones, near cemetery entrance, near the cellar doors, next to the house, and under logs and rocks at night. Okay. Okay. Cellar doors next to the house. Okay. So I guess what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna catch up with my friends, and then I'm gonna go get bait tonight.
Nancy, how's it going?
This caller ID stuff is going to take some getting used to.
I'm here too, Nan. What's going on?
There's a private cemetery in the woods out back. Malone and his dogs are supposedly buried there.
Ooh.
Creepy.
And there were paw prints in the cemetery. Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself? We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room, and believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that gameplay TV. And just making sure this is the right person. Did you change your username again, or is this a different person? I don't know if this
Moonlake is gorgeous, but it's so remote. The park ranger is the closest thing they have to a sheriff around here.
Park ranger? What's he like?
Which, as we all know, is Bess's way of saying, Park Ranger? Is he cute?
Not true, George. Nancy thinks everybody's cute, so what would be the point? Anyway, Nancy,
Oh.
you were saying?
That's a read.
His name's Jeff Akers. He's very helpful, polite, efficient, knowledgeable.
Sounds boring.
In fact, he probably knows more about the area than all the other residents of Moonlake combined.
Sounds very boring.
What's he know about these alleged ghost dogs?
He thinks they're just plain old dogs that for some reason like to run around at night scaring people.
Yeah,
And what does Detective
for
Drew
some
think
reason.
about the dogs?
I think Sally had good reason to be scared of them. I don't blame her for leaving, which leads me to think that maybe that was the whole idea.
Somebody had those dogs attack Sally in order to scare her away?
Why would anybody do that? She was there for less than a month.
You'd have to be a total creep to make enemies that fast. And Sally's one of the nicest people I know.
Ooh, Nancy! Speaking of cute guys,
Oh.
Frank and Joe Hardy called.
Frank and
I
Joe
filled them in on where
Hardy.
you are and what you're doing, and they're dying to hear from you.
Oh yeah? What are they up to?
Compared to you, nothing. As I was telling them about this latest case of yours, I could hear them turning green with envy right through the receiver.
Their number is 280-555-4865. Bess didn't recognize it when they called and almost didn't answer the phone.
Good thing my cousin here has a memory like an elephant, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Call them, Nancy. They're dying to hear from you. But remember, Frank's cute and all that, but George and I want to hear from you too.
Yeah, no fair discussing the case with them from now on and not with us. Promise you'll keep us up to speed?
I promise. This birdwatcher I met has got me taking pictures of birds for some survey he's doing. He's a bit of a grump.
Does he live nearby?
No, he just kind of hangs out in the woods. In fact, I only see him at night.
Interesting. He's in the woods at night. The dogs are in the woods at night.
Yeah.
Could he have had a reason for wanting Sally out of the Malone house?
Maybe. From what Ranger Akers told me, Red would like everybody around here out of their houses. He thinks there's too many people at Moonlake and it's ruining the bird watching. Ranger Akers called him a fanatic.
Fanatic equals suspect in my book.
Yeah, not wrong.
Get this. It turns out that Jeff Akers will be one happy park ranger if Sally sells her Moonlake property back to the bank and they wind up selling it to the Parks Department.
You think he might be responsible for all this ghost dog stuff?
He has a motive and he has a dog, although it doesn't look at all like the dogs that have been scaring Sally.
But it shows he knows something about dogs. Better pull out your suspect list and pencil him in, Nan.
I still say you guys should lighten up on him.
You two would get a kick out of the woman who owns this little store on Moon Lake.
How so?
She's a real country gal. We got this deal worked out where if I need something she carries, she'll let me do little chores to pay for it.
What kind of little chores?
Oh, like collecting bugs and worms so she can sell them to fishermen as bait.
Sounds delightful.
Unfortunately, she may not be as harmless as she seems.
Why do you say that?
She also sells antiques from the 1920s that she finds in Moon Lake.
Is that bad?
If she's been getting them by dragging the lake in front of Sally's house, it is. That's illegal.
You know what that means.
It means Emily Griffin has made my suspect list.
Yeah.
Because if she is breaking the law, she'd want the Malone house to stay empty so she can keep dragging the lake without anybody seeing her.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention that all the water in Sally's house comes from a well?
Ew, really? Does it taste like rotten eggs?
Not all well water tastes like rotten eggs, Bess.
I don't know if it does or not. Because the well is so old, I need to get the water tested before I drink it.
Good plan. Nothing will wreck your day faster than a nice tall glass of contaminated water.
Yeah, that's true.
Bye, you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
That was great. Oh, and the Hardy Boys. Obviously, they're going to want to hear from us, so we got to call them. Oh, let me save, by the way. Yes. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside. Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on, he's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi. What's up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They told you about the dogs?
We made them tell us everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not exactly rolling in detective work here.
So you're living vicariously through me.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and or trains dogs around here.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
Emily Griffin doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Uh-oh. Move her up on your suspect list.
I'd move her down.
You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
I'm convinced that someone is using those ghost dogs to scare Sally into abandoning Malone's house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
Malone and his 4 dogs are supposedly buried in a little cemetery near the house. They've all got headstones inscribed with when they were born and when they died.
That's interesting. Did Malone have family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then who had the tombstones inscribed?
Oh, that's true.
That's exactly what I was wondering.
Sounds like this latest puzzle of yours is still missing a few pieces.
Later, guys.
Watch out for dogs.
Just watch out, period.
Okay. Okay. This is going to be very, very interesting. I have no idea what's going to be happening. So, okay, so we've done all the things. Let's do a little quick save, and then we're going to start collecting bait, because it's going to be nighttime. Okay. The food is like almost here. It's like 5 minutes away, so I'll probably go collect that soon. That'll be nice to have. Okay, we're gonna go to PM. Oh no, I'm nervous. Every time I see bananas like that, I'm like, oh, is this a parlor? I'm thinking blueprints. I'm thinking, oh, fruit, I have extra steps. That's not what that means. Okay. I have my... No, any bugs? Oh! Oh. Okay. Oh, the rattling might have scared them away. Okay. No. Okay. Shoot. Oh, there's birds. Ew. Birds. I don't even know. How do you know the birds are here? What are we looking for? To keep randomly searching for... Oh no. Oh, we're at the fallen tree. Okay. Fallen tree, fallen tree, fallen tree. Um... Okay, so I want to go left, left, right, left, 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 right, left, left. So left, left, right, left. There we go. Left. Okay. So then I went left, right, left. Now I'm at here. I'm gonna turn left. Now, if I go here. Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh, yay. Cool. This is crazy. Okay. Oh, right, that's a dead end. So we're gonna go down here. Go to the left. Oh, wait, nope. Ah! No. Oh, I guess I have to keep going until I hear the sound of the chirp chirp. That's what I gotta do. I gotta keep going randomly until I hear chirp chirp. Where- Where's the rock, though? Okay. Cool. I don't know how many I need. How many did she say I needed? Find bait. Okay. It just said find bait. I'm hoping 10 is a good number. Oh. I literally... Cool. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna come out in the morning. And now it's a little bit more peaceful because I'm still a little jumpy around these dogs. Cool. I've got... Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 7 bait. Okay. And what did I say on the PDA? So it said look at the under stones near cemetery, doors in your house, stones near cemetery entrance, and other logs and rocks at night. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the cemetery entrance. Oh. Yes. Oh. Oh. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. We're collecting fiends. I love this. Okay, we're at the fallen tree. So now I'm gonna turn right, left, right, left, left. So right. Oh. Ah. Okay. Hopefully Nancy Drew gives me...
Missed it.
Okay. Okay. I think I need to go in the other portions of the forest because I think I've cleared out this forest. So I think I need to go on this side to those other logs. So I'm gonna... Okay. Ah! Make my... Nope. I'm gonna make my way back. Yeah. Oh no, that's not what I want. I need to go back. Here we go. Okay, we're at the fallen log. Oh wait, no. Log is good because then... Oh gosh. I can't remember. I remember which log this is. It's the log I'm at. Okay, we're at the cemetery. Oh, that was a tree stump. That was a tree stump. Tree stump. Okay, so then I want to go to the down, and I want to go to the left here. And then I want to go up, and then I want to go turn the middle here. And then keep going. And then now that I'm at the yellow ribbon, I want to go... Oh, I'm not going to be able to get over there. Right, okay. So then... Keep going. There's a log. The log, I want to go this way. Man, these birds are frightening to hear. Thank goodness it's not night, because this would be crazy.
I must have scared it.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, fallen tree. Okay, so I want fallen tree. If it's that way, I want to go down and make my way back. Okay, I'm gonna go get my food, which is outside. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go get my food. I will be right back. 1 second. Actually, let me... No. Okay. We're back. We're back. This is so strange. Okay. Alright. I've got food, and I'm very excited about it. It's like a fun hangout eating session, while also getting stuff done. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is check the map. So, I've got this. Oh, that's a log. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now that we're here, we're gonna go right, left, left. Or no. Right, left, right, and then just follow that back. So right, left, right, and then just follow this all the way. Because that's a log here. Here we go. Oh! Okay. I think this is more than enough bait, but... I could be wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the outside back here. See if I hear anything. I don't hear anything. Yeah. Nothing. Okay, I think I'm gonna head over to the bait shop and just drop some stuff off. But I also don't want to have to come back out here and research for it. And I think Nancy would say, oh, we're done. You know?
Where are all the birds?
Wow, I don't even know. Oh, nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna take this boat. This is awesome. I'm loving this. I got my notebook here. I'm gonna leave there. Okay. Oh, where am I going? M's Emporium. Mm-hmm. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I found the straw. Okay, we're good. We're good. Found a handy dandy straw. A little worried for a second. Actually. That's handy dandy napkins as well. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, Em. Hopefully this is enough bait.
Nice junior park ranger pen. You must really be on Acre's good side.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Okay. I was trying to remember who Waldo Matthias is. Okay.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
What? I thought the live bait. Do we not have enough?
Hey, Nancy, how's the bait finding coming along?
12 big, fat, juicy ones, just like you wanted.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
Yay! So now, we can leave. So now I'm like, okay. Get more bird pictures. Okay. Alright, let's find these birds for Red. Mm-hmm. Nope, that's not where I want to go. I want to go... There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I have so far. I wish I could look at the. Okay, so we have left, right, left, right, right. Just follow the trail till we get to the fallen tree. And then I can go up and follow it all the way back to get the cardinal. Yes. Come on. Yes. Okay. So now, get back to the fallen tree, but this time turn left and left and follow it to the yellow ribbon and go left again. Okay, this time go left. Go left again. Yellow ribbon, we're gonna go left, right. Okay, left, right. And we're gonna go to the right this time. Okay, it's not there. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go down. Okay. Okay, so now you go right, left. Hmm? So we're gonna go straight up. Right this way. Okay. And it's like right. Okay, so there's this log. And we turn right, left. Okay, where am I? We're not at the shoe. Alright. The log again. We're gonna turn right, left. So right, left. Okay. It's not there. It's not there. Where is it? Hmm. What are we gonna do? Lots of ways to go about this. And there's lots of ways to solve this. It's definitely solvable. Just gotta keep at it. Okay. Can't stay in one place for too long because otherwise we're gonna get into night. I don't necessarily want that. Okay. What to do, what to do, what to do? Okay, there's the shoe. Not what I want. I'm gonna go backwards. Keep going. And then right, right. Go up. The fallen tree. We're gonna turn right, left, right. Right, left, right, left, and then left to... Whoa, that's a crazy sound. What? Where are the birds? Mm. Come on. Yes. Okay, so we've got blue, yellow, brown. Oh, red. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the bird calls again. We're gonna rewind. Okay.
American goldfinch.
Okay.
American robin. Blue jay. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
Okay.
American goldfinch. American robin. Blue jay. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
I wonder if one of them is a nocturnal bird. Okay. Because the tanager, blue, yellow, orange, blue, yellow, red. All of those I found. I think there's a last bird, which I'm not going to find until perhaps it's nighttime. Which is quite alright. So up. There we go. There we go. That's a fun call. Guess I'm not. Yeah, let me go out at night and see. If there's supposed to be a bird I'm supposed to get at night. Which actually, if I went over to the park ranger place, would I know if a bird is only out at night?
You're back.
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
There's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
Oh no. Whoa!
Oh my gosh, not only is the water bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated deliberately.
Yeah. Arsenic in your water? Absolutely not.
I wouldn't go jumping to conclusions without proof, Ms. Drew. I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
Yeah, because arsenic is just found anywhere, you know? We always have arsenic water just lying around. It's definitely a thing that happens in life, you know, wells, you know, arsenic, it just gets poured in there, it just falls in there by, you know, osmosis. It's a natural process, you know? Yeah, absolutely not. I'm with Nancy Drew on this. I think somebody put something in this water, because that's crazy. Like, that high level of arsenic? No.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Hello. Okay. I wonder if there's anything on animals. Okay, nope. No. No. Okay, none of these really have any information on birds. I think for bird information, I'm specifically gonna have to go to Handy Dandy, it's the red-tailed hawk. That's what it looks like. And it's the only one we haven't seen yet. I know that for sure. And that's the boating, fishing regulations, poison ivy, and other stuff. Just trying to think of anything else.
Back.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Hey, look, it's April there, and it's also April right now. That's so funny. I love it. Okay, I think we're gonna go back. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go one last time through the forest. Make sure that no road has been left unturned. I'm gonna look in this area because I'm thinking, because like, two of the birds were here, two of the birds were here. I'm suspecting the sixth bird is gonna be somewhere over in here. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Because I've looked at that other area a ton. So, oh no, 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 no. No, 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 I need to go. No, I'm trying to go. Okay, there we go. Okay. There.
Nope, no hawks.
There's no hawks. Okay. So we specifically got a message about there not being hawks. Okay. There's that log again.
I don't see any hawks.
Yeah. This is where the other bird was. Okay, so no hawks there. We're good on this edge of the woods. And we've pretty much searched all of this. So yeah, so notably no hawks. So we're gonna have to talk to Red and see what's happening with that, because that sounds a little crazy. Okay. And now I'm gonna save the game. Find hawks. Okay. There's a lot of hawks out there in the universe. Somewhere, and we gotta find it.
How's the bird watching coming along?
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
See you in a while.
Watch yourself out there.
Southwest. Okay. Just seeing for any other things.
I'd better wait until daylight.
Okay, daylight. That's a tree. Okay. I love the changes in music and the vibe. Oh my god, Aaron. No, no, excuse me. Hi, Nolan. How are you doing? I just read the message and I didn't. Hope you're doing well. It's my first time like having dinner and playing, which is very fun.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree.
Yeah.
That sounded like a hawk.
Oh.
I need a camera. There it is. I better get a picture before it takes off.
Yay! Oh my god. Woo! We got them all. I love vibing.
What is that hawk standing on? Oh, that looks like a speaker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what?
Huh?
Oh. I'm vibing too. I didn't think I would be put in a house that's on fire. I don't want to be blown up. I don't even have any water. Oh goodness. Okay. Wow. I was also vibing. I was also just chilling and eating. But I read the chocolate. I had a very interesting day. So basically, Oh, thank you. Oh my God, Louis. Hi, it's been so long. It's been so long. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm stretching. I'm doing all the things. I was just, eating dinner and playing some Nancy Drew here, and I found bait. I turned it into the store, and then I got camo clothes, and I was able to take pictures of the other birds in the forest that were a little too shy when we just walked up in regular clothes. Oh, RCA, so amazing. Everywhere I looked, it was like a different reality TV person. It was so fun. It was really, really fun. And the school really is like Hogwarts. If I was a student right now, I would have loved to have been going to that school, because it sounds like a really, really, really fun time for a lot of reasons. I'm just trying to think right now. And the challenges were fun. I got a buff from completing the different challenges that the Boston Underground games were doing there. They were so fun, and this buff is so worth it. And they really were into this buff, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. It was really great. Oh, the place looks absolutely insane. It was really, really, really cool. I'll be right back, by the way. I was gonna wait till this ad finishes before we go back into the game. But it's been really fun. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So as I was saying before, the school looked insane, really cool. As far as this game goes, I got bait, and then I turned in and got the camo clothes, took pictures of the bird, talked to Red about finding that last hawk. He directed me to a tree that I found this morning, and the hawk wasn't on the tree because the tree was cut down, or like, I guess rotted. But the hawk was on top of the house, standing on what looked to be like a speaker. And so Nancy was like, hey, what is that speaker doing there? And we get knocked out. And now I'm in this house, I'm in the shack, and I'm on fire. Thankfully, I ransacked this shack before, so I already have a gas mask and like stuff. So I'm hoping, I don't know how much time we have. Let's see.
I better get out of here.
Oh my. Oh no.
My arms and legs are tied.
No.
I can't move.
No.
At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Okay. Oh no. What? I feel like I'm gonna blow up in 2 seconds. What? Oh no, the fire is spreading. The fire is spreading. No, fire. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Rip me, I guess. What is this? What is happening? Is this like a Rube Goldberg machine?
can't just let this thing burn up. I've gotta put it out. Fire!
Okay, well, oh god. I've got a bucket of water. Okay. Thank you. And I got a bucket of water. I've got a bucket of water.
What in blazes happened?
Oh,
I saw
gosh.
the flash from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and then I noticed something on the house, and the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Somebody tried to kill you?
Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed.
I mean,
set it on
basically, they
fire,
did.
And you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
Come on,
I
Nancy.
guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I
What?
should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
Not a ticket.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
What's in the tea?
Look, Nancy, one more time.
Did she poison
if
it?
you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
Okay, I will say, compared to previous games where we're put in danger, yes, the shed was on fire, but I didn't feel like I had 15 seconds to do everything or else I blow up, which was great. I love that we've progressed to where there's a little time, but there's still a timer, but it's not like do it now, which I really appreciate about this game so far. I'm not so sure about Mr. Birdwatcher Red because from his habits, he's never there during the day. Why was he right there after we got out of the... What do you mean? I mean, I know he warned us not to, like, do the whole smoke thing and matches thing. And I cannot believe we got... If it turns out that Akers did this, wow. You set me up to be on fire and then you ticketed me so you could pocket some money off on top of that. That sounds crazy if he did it. And then M coming over and then getting some tea. Like, whoever did this, insane. The fact that all three of them were right on top of this, I don't know. Okay, but I am gonna put this bucket of water back because we don't need it right now. That was weird. Okay. Anyway, put the bucket of water back. Okay, okay, so there's arsenic, obviously. Oh, also, we got the test results back. And, yeah. Can you believe that Ranger Akers, when I found this, was like, no, there's no way somebody purposefully poisoned the well. Sir, this is arsenic. Yeah, there's just arsenic water lying around. Okay. Sure. Yeah. You know, your daily arsenic just falls in the well by accident. Sure. Yeah. But yeah, no, Akers literally cannot be serious. I don't even live here. Why are you ticketing me? But you know what? It's fine. Okay, so we just... Oh, we need to talk to Red because he's going to tell us something. And then Akers is doing stuff. I wonder if... Oh, wait. There's a ladder. There's a ladder that was not there before. Wait, hold on. How do I get to that ladder? No. I see this ladder. I wanna... No. Okay. You know what?
those look too rotten.
Okay. Anyway. How do I get to that ladder? No? Okay, I don't... Ah! You know, when Nancy Drew doesn't let me do what I need. Okay. Okay, maybe there's a way on this side of the house. No, no, hold on. No. We love poison water that we could just throw in this fire. It's fine. The arsenic really took out those flames, you know? I really want to get on the roof and see the speaker, but I don't know if the game is gonna let me get up there, because I literally see the ladder. But you know what? Maybe it'll come about. But we'll see. Maybe Red's there right now. No, he's not. Okay, so we gotta talk to Red at night. Alright. But I see the ladder. It's literally right here. There we go. Oh, somebody took that speaker down. That must have been what was playing the dog sounds and why it sounded like there were like 50 billion dogs. So you could pretend like there's like 4 or 5 dogs out there when there's really one. So Acres is kind of rising on my list, even though his dog doesn't look like it. I don't know. But maybe Red is also up there. They're all kind of even right now. But let's tell the Hardy Boys because they'll want to hear about this.
Hello?
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joe. Pick up the phone. Joe's in the kitchen. Worked up a real appetite watching me vacuum out the car. Hello?
Hi, Joe. It's Nancy. What are you eating?
Sandwich. Either roast beef or really...
I love the Hardy Boys.
Can't tell. Don't care.
So how's life as a dog catcher?
Okay.
Later, guys.
See ya.
Alright, I haven't had to ask for any hints, which has been great. I love that about this game. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this senior detective level, finally. Hopefully.
Hello?
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
I think somebody may have deliberately put poison down Sally's well.
Yikes.
What makes you think that?
The Department of Health found unusually high levels of arsenic in the water sample I sent them.
Somebody's trying to poison you with arsenic?
They said that?
It's apparently not unusual to find some arsenic in well water.
So somebody could be trying to poison you.
But you don't know for sure.
Right, and they may not be trying to poison anybody. They may want to contaminate the well just enough to force Sally to either go to the expense of digging a new one or forget the whole thing and leave.
And because arsenic is found naturally in well water anyway, you may never know for sure. Bummer.
Bye, you guys.
Ta-ta.
Ciao for now.
Okay, so we filled in all our friends and all this stuff. Because that was the important thing that we had to do. But now we're going to go talk to Red and see if we can hear from him exactly what he was trying to tell us. We're also going to save. Talk to Red. Okay. Let's see what we can get here. We're talking to Red. Oh wait, no, I don't want to go out this way. I want to go out the other. Wait, no, maybe. Hold on. The doors were always so confusing. I want to go out this door. There we go. Yeah.
Hello there. I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here? It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
Oh, you mean the picture that I took of the speaker and the hawk being on it, and you want your evidence back so you can get rid of the picture? Yeah, sure. I hope Nancy Drew made like a backup drive of all the copies of the pictures.
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
It's a very expensive camera.
Okay. Dude, no. No.
Where did those gas cans come from?
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see, people to pester.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
A credit to my generation? That sounds like a backhanded compliment. That is a wild statement to make.
See you in a while.
Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, these gas cans. All right, dude. You're rising on my suspect list, especially because you were literally right there right after the fire. That was crazy work. And you definitely took back the camera because you wanted to delete the picture of the hawk being on the speaker, so we couldn't use it as evidence against you. Okay. All right. All right. So I got the picture of the. Oh wait, didn't I? Hold on. I went to Red for a reason. I got him the pictures. Because I got him the pictures so that I could.
Howdy.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
Oh, okay. No, we took the pictures because that was the payment for using the spark plug for the boat so that we could use the spark plug. Okay. Never mind. So I think next on the dock is to talk to Acres and see if there's any more tasks for us. Okay. We're gonna save that. That was a wild conversation with Red last night. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so we got the well water tested. Oh no. Get dead tree cut down. Oh yeah. We need to ask M about the guy cutting our tree down, because that's gonna be really important. Okay, wait, hold on. There's also this poem too. Where's the poem? It's over there. Okay. I found it. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth differ from the other three. When swans should fly on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls when morning's clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. So then, I wonder, in this cupboard, am I able to move these around?
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Ah, okay. I need sandpaper. Which I don't have sandpaper. Can I use... No. Okay, I gotta get sandpaper from... I need to get it from...
It's stuck.
Okay. Alright. I gotta get sandpaper for that. Good to know. Wait, what? Sorry, I just saw what you said. So, oh. I forgot I had to actually click to go somewhere. Don't you know where I'm trying to go, game? But that sounds like a complete waste of time, and that sounds completely aggravating. Like, hey, you didn't give me my bird picture, so I'm going to take my spark plug back? Come on, game. Tisk, tisk. Alright.
How you holding up?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do. But Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out.
Of course he
Said
was.
He was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Think I could get some from him?
He's your only hope. But you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
You betcha.
Yay. Now we have to talk to Red again. Yay. I love it. I just love this interim of being in the boat. Okay, we're back. Welcome home, us. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, it's peaceful. Which is kind of odd. Not ominous. Which I guess is fine.
Howdy.
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your
Good
wife?
heavens, no.
Oh, ooh.
My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Oh, so you have dogs.
Was she the only dog you ever had?
Yep. Wouldn't be worth the hassle anymore. Especially now that I'm retired and spend so much time at Moon Lake. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Okay. I mean, I'm glad he has a hobby, especially since his, dog passed away. But my goodness.
It's stuck.
Did we do it? Okay. Okay. I wonder... There has to be a clue about... Well, I'm assuming this is a clue... Okay, I'm gonna go in the morning, because I'm a little creeped out at night. So we have their birth. I know when they were born. Look to me to sleep. Is I who howls on mornings clear. I'm one who plays. Make my birth different from the other three. Okay. I think I know what this means. So, spring is different. Summer is playing. Fall is also out there. But winter is sleeping. Okay. So, if that's the case, because I wrote down which dog is which. So if that's the case, I think. Okay, so we have Lucy in the spring, who's different. We have Xander in the summer, who I think is like playing. Iggy in the fall, who's playing, and and Vitas in the winter, who's not. It's I who howl. So Iggy's howling. Lucy is different. I don't want to necessarily brute force this, but yeah, because they were all facing this way. Well, I've been in the cemetery at night. The cemetery seemed pretty peaceful. Like, I don't think really anything's happened in the cemetery at night, which has been nice. I found some bait back there. So, the forest was actually relatively fine for me at night so far. Because, granted, there's no ghost dogs chasing me through the forest, so that's probably a large part of it. Oh, but I wonder if there's some, like, weird stuff with the graves. I don't know. And I'm also still trying to figure out this whole thing. Oh. Okay. I wonder if this changes how they are on the clock. Oh. Okay. So the deer... Ah, okay. Okay. I see. Okay, I see what's happening. So when they're facing back, that is spring. And when they're facing forward, it's summer. So Lucy is spring, and Xander is summer. So fall and winter, I'm gonna have to take a guess that it's this. I don't think it's this, but let's see. Okay, so Xander should... No, wait. Yeah, Xander's summer is out. Lucy's spring facing back. Iggy's fall, and Vitas is winter. So I'm gonna... Okay. Wow, we didn't need a hint for this one. Yes, I love it. Okay, so... Okay. That's... I don't know when that... Okay. Wait, that's swans. That's deer. That's autumn. Wait, hold on. I think I have it backwards for, because it was swans and deer. Oh, shoot, hold on. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree. So it's tree, swans, deer, and winter. Oh, okay. Okay. Swans. Okay, hold on. This first one, that looks like birds. That looks like swans. Deer. So we have birds, swan, bird, tree, deer, swan. Yeah, that's a tree. That's spring. And that's birds. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, no, the poem tells me what season it is. Did they describe winter with birds? Hold on. They did describe winter with birds. So Vetus is correct. Vetus is correct. That's correct. Iggy is wrong, because that's what Lucy should be. Lucy should be this. Xander, I think, is supposed to be the one facing back. And Iggy's supposed to be facing forward. There we go. Wow. Oh my god. We love that. Somehow we did that. Enter secret chamber. Okay. Look at that. Somehow I love solving a thing. And I will continue to go in there once we come back from our ad break. Feel free to stretch, get anything that you need in this moment. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay. Also, you can hear the game, right? I hope I haven't been doing this with nothing happening. Cool, awesome, perfect. Yay. And I'm glad I got the birthdays right and everything. Just like all of the season stuff really just made a lot of sense. So, yeah. Okay. We got about 20-ish seconds or so. I'm like semi-excited / not excited for tomorrow because I've been doing spring cleaning. And so I'm excited to finish because I have tomorrow off. So I'm just gonna spend the whole day like getting rid of the rest of the stuff and just kind of putting everything away. And so I'm gonna rearrange my room so my bookshelf is back here. It'll be a little bit of a process, but I'm like trusting in the vision, and I think the vision's gonna work out. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, what's that? What is this? It's dead silent in here, and I don't know whether to be thankful or frightened for my life. Okay, I got a picture. Anything else? There's nothing else in here. That was it. Okay. Okay. That's fun. I don't know what that picture's for. Or where it's supposed to be hung. Unless there's a place that's missing a picture right now. Or maybe I'll talk to Sally and Sally will know exactly what this is. Okay. Very old sink. Let's call Sally. See if she knows anything about this picture in the basement.
Hello? Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi, how's it going?
I'm afraid I have some bad news. I had your well water tested, and according to the health department, it contains a very high level of arsenic.
Arsenic? Somebody poisoned my well?
Maybe, maybe not. The health department is running more tests. When you bought the house, did anyone mention a problem with the well?
No. And it doesn't matter. I love that house, and I am going to live in it. If that well's bad, I'll just dig another one. At least I will when I know for sure why bad things keep happening there. You are going to figure that out, right, Nancy?
You bet I am.
I knew I could count on you.
We just want Sally to live in her dream home without people trying to interfere with it. You know? Let her have the peaceful wildlife life that she wants to have. Woodsy life? Camp life? Cabin life?
Talk to you later.
Keep me posted.
Okay. There's that. What is this picture, though? I wonder if M at M's Emporium knows. I don't know what the time is. But shouldn't be too difficult to figure out.
How you holding up?
I found this picture in Sally's house. Do you recognize anybody?
I'm guessing the guy's Mickey Malone, but I don't know who's that lady. Sounds like a case for our resident know-it-all Ranger Akers.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Okay. Figured we'd have to go back to Akers relatively soon. Alright, Akers. Do your worst. Whew. Do. Okay. Alrighty, Akers.
You're back.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
He probably is about to write us for stealing property. It was in the basement. Like, it was literally just hanging there in the basement.
She was probably as familiar with Malone's house and his dogs as he was. Think there's any chance she's still alive?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
I appreciate that, but why do you don't think we could find? I feel like, oh no, this is a setup, Mr. Akers. So you can, okay.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Like, are you really busy, or I feel like there's something you want to know? Especially for somebody who wants to know everybody's business, you know, all these residents here. I wonder if, like, the museum, you can open up this thingy, but I guess not. Okay. We'll go to that later. I guess we will, go back.
You're back.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Yeah. I'm hoping to develop a familiarity with this dog so that if they do come to us, and if it is in fact this dog, we know it's Akers because we have such a familiarity with them, you know. But the other two aren't shown to have dogs. Alright. Let's head back to... Okay, so we're back at our place. Just looking at our PDA. Okay. Oh, found secret passage to cellar. Be sure to look at everything. Leave no stone, floorboard, or wall or door untouched. Especially look for a safe. Oh. Okay, 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 okay. Hmm. Okay. So, leave no stone unturned, huh? Alright. What's this? Oh, there was more. There was more. Okay, oh.
It could be mice making that sound.
Oh. Uh-huh. We have solved the mystery of how to keep the house warm in winter. We have. Wait, what? Why did we go to that random... Oh. Okay, am I supposed to find the mice? Let me see. Let me look at the PDA. Open safe and cellar. How? Okay. We found the safe. Okay. Maybe somebody wanted to get in that safe. Oh, hold on. Let me talk to the friends. Let's update the friends on what's happening, you know? Keep them up to date. There was a piece of paper on this. Oh,
Hello?
I didn't even see the piece
Yes,
of paper.
it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Bye, you guys.
Don't be a stranger.
Take care.
Ooh. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy. Got a minute?
You bet. Hang on. Pick up. It's Nancy. We were gonna head to the park and shoot some hoops, but we can't. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it's raining.
And you just washed your car? Ouch.
I told you it was gonna rain.
You always say that. So what have you got?
Later, guys.
Watch out for dogs.
Just watch out, period.
Okay. Got it. Alright, so we're good there. Oh yeah, we gotta go back. Okay, there we go. I go back in here. And we're going down the stairs. Whee! Oh, there is a piece of paper on the stairs.
William Akers? I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on Thuggery by Ethan Collier. The truth about Mickey Malone, as told by his most trusted employee, William Akers. Mr. Malone has never spent a night in jail, and he never will, said William Akers. And you know why? Because he's just an ordinary Joe trying to run an ordinary business. He said this with such conviction that for a moment this reporter honestly thought Akers was talking about somebody other than Mickey Malone, the notorious gangster. But I was standing on the porch of Malone's getaway home at Moon Lake, having bushwhacked through thick brush from the east side of the lake to avoid detection and probable eviction by his bodyguards. And I was talking to the man who, according to the police, is the only person Malone trusts. I ought to know. I see him every day, Akers went on. He doesn't deserve all the grief you newspaper hacks give him. He's a rich man because his laundromats are a fine establishment and people like to wash their clothes there. All this talk about him being a bootlegger is just plain hogwash. When I asked if I could talk to Malone, Akers said Malone was out walking. Like I said, he's an ordinary guy who likes to do ordinary things. When I asked if I could wait for him, he said, "What for? Anything you want to know about Mickey Malone, I can tell you. I worked for him for 15 years. When I said all I wanted was the truth, he said, then you're in luck, because that's just what I told you. And now I suggest you leave. Mickey's a swell guy, but he's got these 4 big dogs, see, and sometimes they don't mind so good." I took the hint and left. But as I struggled through the brush to get back to my car, I realized something. Akers hadn't told me the truth about what Mickey Malone did. I knew that. But he had told me an important truth when it came to what Mickey Malone was. Someone who at least had one extremely loyal employee. I ask you, good citizens of Philadelphia, how many so-called legitimate businessmen can say the same thing? Tomorrow, reflections on Houdini, Master Magician. Ah, we love the last scene reference. Okay, that's fun. Okay, we're gonna talk to little Sammy here. Sammy? Who's Sammy? We're gonna talk to... I'm gonna talk to Akers. See what's going on.
Good news. I have information on your mystery woman.
You are incredible, Ranger Akers. What did you find out?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She lives in Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
Cool. I'm gonna write that down.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
What do you know about a man named William Akers?
I know that he was Mickey Malone's right-hand man. I also know that although we share the same last name, he and I are most definitely not related.
Are you sure? Really? Really? That's a lot of coincidences, sir. So you're descended from a different line of Akers? I mean, it's certainly possible. but it's not like Smith, you know. Not like a last name that you could plausibly say, well, there's like 15 bajillion different lines of Smith. It's Akers. It's not really exactly a common last name here.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. I think you're lying, sir, but why? And maybe you think it's because if you said, oh yeah, I am related to William Akers, he's like my grandfather, you know, is that a little suspicious? Maybe this dog is like a descendant of the 4 dogs. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we're gonna talk to Vivian Whitmore and see what we can find. Okay, we're gonna save the game, and we're gonna say talk to. I mean, people have said like sometimes like when a pet dies, like the spirit of their pet lives on in either like their children, or if they get like a new dog and it has the same character, or like sorry, if they get a new pet and has the same characteristics as their old pet. This is not just related to dogs. I've seen for cats, guinea pigs, what have you. Whitmore. Okay. Alright, Vivian. What do you got to tell us?
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, no, please. I'm not selling anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moonlake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moonlake Park Ranger said you might call.
Oh.
You have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida. And when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff. You'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
It was of you and Mickey Malone. Do you remember him?
Of course I remember him. I remember everything about that time of my life. It was the roaring 20s, for crying out loud. One of the most exciting decades in American history. Just because I've got a few years on most people doesn't mean my brain's turned to tapioca, sweet stuff.
Did you spend much time at his place on Moon Lake?
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there.
Oh, I love this.
I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But I think Mickey kind of respected me for that. I was his gal for 5 years. He always kept birch beer on tap at that speakeasy of his just for me.
He had a speakeasy? Where?
It was in the basement,
Oh.
right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
Did this speakeasy have a secret entrance?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Oh. Interesting.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using 2 main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you sent me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
Oh, interesting. And also, I do agree, Nolansky, that she sounds very young for 80. But I think maybe that's why she's still alive, because she sounds very, like, very youthful and spry for somebody of that age, you know?
The key to the tombstone? You still have it?
It's in the bottom of my jewelry box. I've come this close to throwing it out 100 times, but it's so small and the memories it brings back are so big. Well, I just couldn't. As a joke, Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
Oh.
Do you know anything about the safe that's in the cellar of his house at Moon Lake?
You must be talking about the wall safe. That was Willie's. By Willie, I mean William Akers, one of the guys who worked for Mickey.
What can you tell me about William Akers?
He was Mickey's most trusted employee. Mickey treated all his other men like dirt, but not Willie. He honestly liked Willie, respected him, trusted him implicitly.
It's been fun talking to you.
I know.
Wow. She's amazing. Alright, I guess we gotta go to Acres and send this in the mail. We can get the key back. Alright, so let's do that. Whee! Alright. Ah! Oh no. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, let's go to the state park. Alright.
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
I'd like to mail this photo to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time.
Are you?
If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
Thank you, Rat Chocolat, by the way.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Okay, interesting. Okay, okay, so there was the guy that had it out for him. He was convicted of tax evasion, which makes sense. Oh, okay. Got a logging company. We got teachers and students. We got Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company. Who is that? Albertus Lundquist, founder of Moon Lake. Town of Liberty near Moon Lake. Oh, who is this? Park Ranger Francis Bacon Grits. Francis Bacon Grits? And Zelda Strawberry. This feels like a plug. Oh my god. Francis Bacon Grits, that what a name. What a name. Moon Lake North Area Development and the Frivoli brothers win the fishing contest. Flavi, Danny, and Ronnie proudly showing their prize-winning catches at this year's Moon Lake fishing contest. That's fun. It's really funny. Okay. There we go. Gangster nabbed at Moon Lake residence. Mickey Malone arrested right at his luxurious Moon Lake property. Mickey Malone, a Philadelphia businessman, long considered by police to be a bootlegger and a racketeer, finally felt the sting of the sword of justice when he was arrested this morning at his house on Moon Lake. Careful to keep Malone's attack dogs at bay, agents from the IRS and the department... Oh, and he was in pajamas. And the department... No! And the department... of Justice raided the lakefront home at dawn, catching Malone and his henchmen completely by surprise. Within seconds, Malone was handcuffed, wearing only an overcoat over his pajamas. He was swept out the door and into a waiting car. He was driven directly to Philadelphia, where he was jailed on charges of tax evasion and conspiracy to violate prohibition laws. The police have been wise to Malone's criminal activities for years, but 3 previous attempts to incarcerate him failed miserably when Malone's shadowy associates, through bribes and threats, forced prosecution witnesses to recant their stories. This time, federal agents intend to rely on ledgers and tax returns to prove their case. Since 1927, when it was determined that even income gained through illegal means is taxable, authorities have been eager to make this ruling to make thugs like Malone pay for their crimes. Mickey Malone's been making us look like fools for a long time, declared Bureau of Investigation agent Waldo Mathias, which we have seen in the cemetery. But today, the good guys finally got the last laugh. Malone loudly and repeatedly proclaimed that he'd done nothing wrong as he was led to jail. However, his protestations of innocence ended abruptly when apparently not wishing to be photographed in his pajamas, Malone took a swing at a press photographer. He was quickly subdued. Well, that's fun. Oh, the Bellefonte Star. Okay. Philadelphia mobster dies in Leavenworth. 1941. Michael Mickey Malone died yesterday of liver failure in the federal penitentiary at Leavenworth, Kansas, at the age of 52. I was just talking to my friend who's from Kansas City about Leavenworth. I didn't realize it was like a huge penitentiary there. But yeah, it's interesting. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1889, Malone owned and operated Philadelphia Duds and Suds, a chain of laundromats and dry cleaners that allowed him to disguise and disperse the money he made as a racketeer. Compared to other gangsters, Malone kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs who never left his side. Although he was rumored to be involved in everything from rum running to gold heists, he never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested in 1932 for tax evasion. He was convicted the following year and was sentenced to 8 years in prison. He died just 2 months before he was scheduled to be released. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so that's that. Oh! Okay, we've got a 1925. Is gangster about to become Moonlake's newest residence? Rumors are flying thick and fast. It is very sad. Mickey Malone, a self-proclaimed captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than to legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. The rumors started last June when the 10-acre property on which the house is being built was purchased by Philadelphia Duds and Suds, a company owned by Malone, which is widely believed to be merely a front for his criminal undertakings. Secrecy has shrouded the project ever since construction began in October of last year. 4 men and a locked gate block the driveway leading to the site. Unauthorized persons and vehicles are summarily turned away. Day and night, security guards patrol the heavily wooded lakefront property. Several large trucks, strategically parked, obscure any and all views of the site from the water. Even the workmen have been sworn to silence. When asked if Mickey Malone was indeed building a home on Moon Lake, Waldo Mathias, the agent spearheading the Department of Justice's investigation of Malone's activities, had only this to say: "If he is, I suggest he live it up while he can, because the place we're gonna be sending him to ain't on no beach, and he's gonna be there for a real long time." Mr. Malone could not be reached for a comment. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. No other ones. Oh. Okay. Oh, Emily's Moon Lake Antiques dragging ban is a drag for Pennsylvania treasure hunter. Okay. There's gold in them there sand... Sorry. There's gold in them thar sandbars. At least that's the experience of Emily Griffin, owner of M's Emporium on Moon Lake in central Pennsylvania. For the past 10 years, she's been dragging a heavy net back and forth. Oh, a literal net. Back and forth along the bottom of the lake, uncovering and bringing to the surface relics from the 1920s. I've dredged up everything from diamond tiaras to skeleton keys to full bottles of French cognac, said Griffin. It just blows my mind what those people would drop back them and never bother going back for. She was referring to the wealthy guests of gangster Mickey Malone, who built a home on the lake in 1925 and threw large, raucous parties almost every weekend. Because his guests would travel to and from the house by boat, personal items were lost overboard with great frequency. Miss Griffin estimates that she has made close to $20,000 selling her finds to antique hunters and tourists. And honestly, I'm surprised that she went and blabbed about this all to a newspaper instead of just, quietly, made the money and had, because now, everybody's going to come out to Moon Lake with their own nets and start digging. It's like a gold rush, But last week, her windfall came to an end. It is very odd reading modern articles after old ones. But this one's from 1997. The game is taking place in 2002, so it's only 5 years old. But it is weird to think that and even looking at this article from the 90s, late 90s, it's whoa, this is kind of crazy. Anyway, but last week her windfall came to an end. That is true. A gossip mag is not a historic. Well, maybe it is, It's kind of fascinating to see the way that people gossiped. Because I wonder how... It is an interesting topic, as a historian, would to be how did people gossip in previous decades or in the past, Anyway, the county in which Moon Lake is located passed an ordinance making the recovery of objects from the lake bed illegal. The ban arose from the fact that the bottom of Moon Lake is composed of unusually fine sand. When disturbed, it clouds the waters, sometimes for days, posing a threat to the aquatic plants and fish that otherwise thrive there. Is it really the fine sand? Park Ranger Jeff Akers, who oversees the state park surrounding the lake, initiated the ban. The eco balance of Moon Lake is simply too delicate to ignore, he contends. But Miss Griffin begs to differ. The whole thing's just plumb ridiculous. You know what all that stuff down there is doing right now? It's rusting, rotting away, polluting the water, which, again, is also true. Heck, by getting it out of there, I'm doing the county a favor, and also probably doing a favor to the fish. I mean, maybe if she did it without a large net, maybe it would be... But anyway, unfortunately, the county doesn't see it that way, and it appears that Miss Griffin will have to abandon what had become a pleasantly profitable hobby. Oh, I don't know, she shrugs. I can still sell the stuff that washes up on shore, and when that happens, especially after a good storm. So, I may be down, she says, eyes twinkling, but I ain't necessarily out. Money won't get flushed down this toilet. Watch the Septics Roadshow, Monday nights on PBS, the plumbing broadcast service. Check your local listings for broadcast times. That's fun. Alright, so we got more dirt from the articles, which is great. Exactly what we wanted, and anything to talk to Jeff about.
Hello again, Miss Drew.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Okay, so he's gonna mail out the stuff. I do see her point. And I do think it's important to clear the lake of debris, you know? Who knows how much stuff is in that lake still polluting it, you know? Okay. Whew. Alright, Em.
How you holding up?
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
How do I get to the museum?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure. How you holding up?
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
Okay. Any other things happening here? No. It's just fascinating looking at all the stuff in here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, why are they acting like Nancy's never been? Maybe I guess we were supposed to talk to her at the beginning of the game. I don't know, but we've already talked to her about. Okay, it's fine. Maybe it is Akers. Like maybe Akers is related to the, like, William Akers is his grandfather, and he's still like, the family has been basically here because they've been looking out for Mickey Malone this whole time, and the reason that they've like had all these ordinances is to protect something about Mickey Malone. You know? Wouldn't be surprised. I feel like maybe they're still acting as like personal bodyguards for Mickey Malone even after death. Alright, we're gonna go in the AM. Alright, it's the morning. Woo, we did it. Nope. Nope. Ah! Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's head to the ranger station. Okay, I'm gonna save this as find speakeasy. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Ooh.
A package just arrived for you from Las Vegas.
Yay!
Great. Vivian sent me the key.
I'll dispose of the package.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't want to break any littering laws, would we?
Ha 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 ha.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Okay. I'm gonna go quickly use the bathroom and come back. We can stare at the dog and Jeff Akers, and I will be right back. Alright. We're here. Yeah, I think Jeff Akers does have rules for everything. Alrighty, so let us see. Okay, so we're gonna see about getting into that little speakeasy. Alright, let's go around back. Kind of peaceful. Being out here. Really nice. And then I'm trying to remember when we get up here, the fallen tree. Ah, we turn to the right. Right. And then we turn left. And we turn left there. And we go. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, there's the stump. Now we turn left. And then we keep. Yes! Waldo Matthias. There you are. And wow, I just noticed that these were all keyhole shaped. That's so funny. So where?
It looks like some kind of keyhole.
Okay, so maybe it opened it up back in the house? Wait, hold on. Call Vivian. The tomb key didn't open a passage to the speakeasy. A Malone arrested on January 29, 1932. 012932 was an unlucky day then for Malone. Okay, well... Okay. There's the... Okay, fallen tree. No, that's the tree stump. So I want to go to the left. And there's the yellow ribbon. And there is the log. Okay. There we go. Okay, and now I'm assuming if I go down here. Okay. Let's save that. Is Malone really buried here? And that's the question. I don't know if he is. Oh, this is the first game where they started putting Easter eggs in?
Hello?
Is this Vivian?
No, this is your station drop-off. Vivian's fixing snacks in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, Eustacia Andropov? Harry Houdini's cousin?
Use the air horn like I showed you.
No, Eustacia, wait. It's Nancy Drew. I talked to you on the phone a couple of months ago, just after a friend of mine was kidnapped in St. Louis.
Oh my God!
I asked you questions about the theater where the kidnapping took
Oh my
place.
God!
The Royal Palladium, remember?
Nancy Drew. The Snoopy one. You're not dead yet?
No.
Most people, I talk to them one day, next day they're dead. It is an old age thing.
Oh, stop being so morbid here. Have some clam dip. Hello? Nancy? So you know Eustacia, huh? Small world. Well,
Wow,
what's up?
they really said final scene. We're gonna push this game. You're gonna like this game.
I got the key you sent me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. There's just one thing. It doesn't seem to work.
Oh, where is my brain? The key unlocks the letters of the inscription. Just dial in the password and you'll be set.
There's just one more thing.
You don't know the password. I'm sorry. Eustacia and I've been playing canasta all day, and I guess beating her all those times took more out of my brain than I thought.
Next game, I win. Next game, loser pays for pizza.
Well, get out your wallet, sister, because you're going down.
Ooh, yes.
So, where were we? Oh yeah, the password. Let's see. It was the name of that federal agent, his first name.
Waldo?
No, not his real first name. Oh, what Mickey was always calling him. Baldo. That was it, Baldo. I always thought it was mean to call him that, especially since Mickey was starting to get a little sparse on top himself.
So I just turn the letters until they spell Baldo?
Yes, dear, but like almost everything else in life, it's
Baldo's
trickier
crazy.
than it sounds.
Are there any other tricks to getting into the speakeasy that I should know about?
I suppose it's only fair to warn you about the tunnels, and the doors, and the dead ends.
Tunnels? You mean there's more than one way to get to the speakeasy from the cemetery?
Mickey had his men dig a bunch of
Oh,
tunnels
no.
between the speakeasy and the cemetery with hidden doors that opened when other doors closed, and lots of dead ends, so that if the speakeasy was ever raided, his guests could hide from the police. I was always terrified of getting lost, but you're a plucky girl. I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's been fun talking to you.
23 skidoo, kiddo.
23 skidoo indeed. Alright. Okay, looks like we got our work cut out for us. So, use the key on, spell out Baldo, and then, okay. Cool, so now, alright, let's get into that speakeasy. La-di-da-di-da. Boop-boop-doo-doo-doo-doo. You know, now that I've been in these woods for a little bit, it's a lot easier to get around once you know what you're doing. It's kind of interesting. Would you like actually... I can actually get to the cemetery now without having to think about which way to turn, which was more than I could say when I first started this game. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so Waldo. Oh, okay, interesting. This is the 4. Ooh. This is so cool. That is very I love those puzzles in Nancy Drew, like getting the.
It's too dark. I need a flashlight.
Yep, we got it.
Oh, the batteries are going dead. I can't see a thing. I'd better go back.
Oh shoot. Hello?
It's silly to try to explore this in the dark.
What?
Oh, the batteries are going dead. I can't see a thing. I'd better go back.
What?
It's silly to try to explore this in the dark.
I'm trying to get out. That was crazy. Okay. That was crazy. Oh wait, I meant. Those animals always like are crazy. It's easy to remember how to get there, but getting back is like always the weird part. But where are more batteries? Okay. There is something gothic about a passageway through a grave. It's true. Let's see if the Emporium has some batteries.
How you holding up?
I need flashlight batteries. Do you carry them?
Yep. But you know, I've been meaning to make a pretty display out of them packs of combo coal over there for the longest time. Just can't seem to get around to it.
In other words, you'd like me to give it a shot.
Here's the way it should look when you're done.
Oh. Oh, and I can look at it. Okay. Where's the combo cola? Oh. The smiling fish. Okay. Okay. So once they come back here, once we end this little break, I'm going to go ahead and finish this puzzle here. See if we can get this smiling fish display happening. Okay. Alright, let's go. So we've got this. Gonna go here. This is gonna go here. And then I need the one that's all orange. Oh no, that's here. And then this is the one that's gonna go here. So I need this to turn upside down and this to turn upside down. Oh, no. No, this one. Oh no, this one's at the bottom. And that one's actually traded with this one. Yes. Okay. So then I need purple, green, and then yellow, green. I need purple, green, and yellow and green is here. So now this gonna go like that. Okay. So then I need purple, yellow, yellow, purple, orange, yellow, yellow, blue. Okay, so that's exactly where it needs to be. This is here. Orange, yellow. And then yellow and blue. Yellow, blue. Wait. Okay, we've got... Oh! No, these should trade places. That's there. And should be turned like this. And this one, turn like that. There we go. Purple, yellow, yellow, purple. The orange, yellow, and then the blue. And then here's the one that has the purple in the middle at the top. There's this purple one. There's this one that's like that. And then we have the blue, yellow, like this. And then we have the orange red one up here. We have...
Ta-da!
There we go.
One smiling goldfish. It's obviously never tried combo cola.
Yay! Woo! That was a fun one.
Hey, Nancy. This mean you got them cans stacked?
You bet. They look just like the picture you gave me, which you can have back.
Here's your batteries. And thanks, Nancy.
Oh, we get to hear every battery. Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, so now we can go right to the speakeasy. Nancy did just roast the cola, which is crazy. I mean, maybe combo cola is really disgusting. We don't know. I'm just gonna save to get into the speakeasy. Okay. And then what I will do is we're gonna wake up in the morning. We reset the clock. It's morning. It's not dangerous. It's not nighttime. Even though we got whacked in the head during the day, but it's fine. That's fine. You can always get right to where we're going. It's so interesting, like, having learned how to get there in this form. I know exactly where I'm going. It's like clockwork at this point. Oh, and now I gotta do the whole Baldo thing again. That's annoying. Tripe. Okay, there's that. Oh my gosh. Why was I able to do it the first time, and this time it's like, what? Oh gosh. Saldo, but you know. This is so crazy. Alright, let's do this again. Okay. We are in the speakeasy, we are finding things, we are powering through. And it's a whole thing. Alright. So I think this is a good place to call it for right now. This is really fun. This has been so fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed this game so far. It has been an absolute blast, and I'm just really excited to continue to figure out what in the world is happening with this game. So I'm gonna go ahead. Thank you. And this is like the best I've ever done. I have not looked for hints. I've not done anything. I've just been like going through this, and this one is so intuitive, and I could definitely see why this one is a fan favorite for sure. So it's been such a pleasure doing all of these games with you all, and I'm just really excited to do it. So I'm going to relax, put my PJs on, and get ready to do some Outlast trials with my buddy Wyatt. So I'm gonna go head over there. But thank you all so much for being here. I will be back on Tuesday, and hopefully we can either finish this game or just continue to see where it leads. So it should be a lot of fun. See ya.